Sis and Ted, a whole lot of talk about a whole lot of nothing, nothing. Sis and Ted, a whole lot of talk about a whole lot of nothing.
Hey, Allie.
Hey, man. What's going on?
Things and stuffs.
So I found my spirit animal the other day.
Was it literally an animal, or was it a person who you're saying is your spirit animal?
It was a person who I'm saying is my spirit animal.
So I
Does
thought,
that count? Am I using the
That's
term
how-
wrong?
that's how well I know you.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
person, and I even don't know her name, but you ready?
Yeah.
I was at Food City, which is
Mhm.
the grocery store in my neighborhood, besides Publix.
Is that like
Um,
Candyland, but
It
more
is.
broad?
It's like Candyland.
The Metropolis version of Candyland,
Yeah. So
where
Food
there's
City,
savory food also.
Food City. Yeah, that's funny. It's the place I want to live and go when I'm old. Food City has, like most or all grocery stores, the self-checkout line, which is my favorite line because it is the like physical interpretation of online shopping, like not talking to someone.
Right.
Like if
You
I
have more
cannot,
I feel like
yeah,
I have control, even though you don't have control.
yeah. And I've gotten to be a better scanner. I'm not a great scanner, but there's nothing worse than like getting up there and it doesn't scan. And
There's certain things that you have to use the gun. You have to
yes,
use the
and
gun.
the gun is great. The Walmart scanning is actually very, very efficient. And and Target, you can use the gun, and the guy's always there, or the woman's always there to help you. All this to say, it sounds like I've been shopping a lot. I was at Food City. They
Yeah.
have the self checkout line. I always use the self checkout line. And there is a sign, I will say, at each of the little self checkout that
I'm
says,
watching you.
well, that too, but 15 items or less.
Oh, yeah. It's turned into an express checkout for some of them.
Yeah. 15 items or less. Only 50. You must have 15 items or less. Well, I just feel like that's a suggestion, right? Like, who's going to like go over and check your cart?
Oh,
Well,
there's
the other
someone in
day-
line who
the other
did you get
day-
fussed at? Did someone fuss at you?
someone didn't fuss at me, but I clearly
You fussed at someone?
No, I witnessed
Oh,
a
thank God.
fussing. I witnessed a
okay.
fussing. Okay, don't get so excited.
Phew, okay.
There was a woman working, and she might have even been a manager, and this is why, but she was working there. And I came in with, and here's where this is the hack. I get the little cart and I fill it and I put my bags on top. So you really can't tell if I have 15 items or not. I'm not trying to intentionally deceive anybody, but I realize this is maybe how I got away with it. But I'm clearly filling up 2 large bags of groceries. It is more than 15 items, I will admit. And there's a woman next to me who is asking for cigarettes. So she has to come to the self-checkout. She's like, I need cigarettes. And then the woman gets her cigarettes and then she goes, and bam, you can't check out here. You have more than 15 items. And the woman, I mean, it was an older woman, much older than I am. And she's like, oh, I know. I'm just getting the
Wait, a
cigarettes.
customer said this or the cigarette lady said it?
No, the manager, the Food City employee said
Okay.
to the customer, and you can't anticipating that she was going to get the
Yes.
cigarettes because they are, I guess they're by the self-checkout and stay there to self-checkout. Well, I got very nervous and I'm checking out as fast as I can. I was already
wanna get in trouble.
mid-checkout. Yeah, I was
Not
already
with the Food
mid-checkout.
City manager.
Oh, I do not want to get banned from the Food City self-checkout. So I'm quickly putting my stuff in and scanning. I'm scanning like the wind. I'm going as fast as I can. Then I finally finish and I look over. I swear this woman might have had 16 items in her cart. It looked like 8. I mean, I looked like I had 55. She had a very, very light
Aw.
cart. And I'm
Yeah.
thinking, oh my gosh, that is very, very specific. And also that is
It's a power trip.
yeah. But I also thought, good for you. And where are you on an airplane when I need you to be making sure people put their seats up and don't put the small item or their small carry-on luggage
Wait, you're saying
in
the
the
manager is your
overhead
spirit
bin.
animal?
Yeah, I think so. I
Oh,
hate to say it.
Allie.
I know.
God.
I didn't want her yelling at
The late-
me
The
But
lady that yelled at the old lady,
she
that's your
wasn't
spirit
yelling.
guide?
She was
Oh,
being so
fussing.
specific. I was just saying,
Oh.
I immediately thought that's my inclination. So I don't want to be that way, but that is how I am a rule follower, and I appreciate that she was like, "Nope, you have to go over there." I think I could do that job.
Oh, God.
I
I bet
see.
she's a big sister.
Yeah, that's
Well,
not
let me tell
nice.
you, have you heard about how people steal from self-checkout and
Oh, yeah,
it's not by not scanning. That's one way, but
yeah.
that's the dangerous way. But people will be like, "Oh, I got organic blueberries. Boop, I just scanned them for regular blueberries."
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
because with the produce, they don't know.
Yeah.
They
There are
don't
people who
know.
call it the free item scanner or the free item checkout or something. People steal from there all the time. That's
Yes.
probably why they want you to limit how many items you have is so that
So
they
they
can better
oh,
control
yeah,
the checkout process.
that's true.
Because
Can
if
we
not,
roll
you're like,
back?
"Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I scanned that. Sure I did. Sure I did."
Can we roll back to the name Food City for a second? Because that
Yeah.
sounds like a grocery store that'd be in a sitcom, right? Or the
Yeah.
sitcom would be about Food City. It's about a grocery store, and the grocery store is called Food City, and it's in some small Midwest town, and that's where everyone works, and all the local shenanigans happen at Food City.
Well, you know
But
what
we,
Food City used to be called? You know what they bought out? A grocery store
Fo-
called Bilo.
oh
Buy
yeah,
low, sell high. That doesn't
now
sound like a grocery store.
Bilo's in Wally, the movie Wally.
It is?
Oh, it's By and Large.
Oh.
That's what it is. It's By and Large. But like, man, can't people get creative with their grocery store names?
Like Piggly Wiggly. There's
Yes,
nothing
Piggly
nothing
Wiggly.
rivals the pig.
No,
Like
that is the best name.
I would shop at Piggly Wiggly if there was one here just because I'm loyal to that creative name.
Let me ask you this though: have you ever walked into a nice Piggly Wiggly? Because recently the Piggly Wigglies I've visited have been not so nice, and it's been a little disappointing. We had one down the street when we grew up. We grew up down the street from a
Yeah.
Piggly Wiggly,
Yeah.
and that was a nice one. They had T-shirts. You could get a little Piggly Wiggly T-shirt. All the kids from the high school used to be bag boys at the Piggly Wiggly. But I went on vacation once on this island, and they had a Piggly Wiggly, but it was small and also a gas station, and they called it the Piglet. I was like, this is. But you don't have Kroger, right? You don't have
No.
Kroger in
No
Tennessee.
Kroger. No.
Let me tell you about our Krogers. Do you know that our Krogers get nicknames?
What do you mean?
There was a Kroger in close to Midtown, or maybe in Midtown, and it was called the Murder Kroger.
That's horrible.
I know, because people would get murdered there, and then they redid it. They revamped it so it'd
Like
be
in the middle of
nicer.
the shopping day, people would just come in and murder people?
Probably it's Atlanta.
Come
Yeah,
on.
I'm not in the Kroger, but like maybe in the Kroger. I'm sure there's history to it that I can look up. But yeah, but they spent all this money revamping it, and guess what it's called? Murder Kroger.
Oh
And
my
then
gosh.
and then they they tore it down. They built the Beltline, which is
Yeah.
very upscale, fun shopping area. It used to be a train track, and now you can go walk, and it's like peering into the future with everyone in their fabulous outfits, and every vehicle is motorized on the Beltline, like the skateboards and the everything's motorized. and then so they rebuilt the Kroger the there, and it's this beautiful Kroger. It's huge, and they have a bar, and they have music. They have musicians that come and play. They have a big back deck, and it's called the former Murder Kroger. Can't get away.
Somebody should rebrand it the Killer Kroger, right? So then it's a good
Yeah.
double entendre. It keeps the murder theme, but then there's the implication, oh, it's killer. But even though
Yeah.
there's
Killer.
killers.
Well, we have Killer Mike, who is an Atlanta rapper.
Yeah, he may not
Killer
like that.
Mike at Murder Kroger. I've got to now look this up. Hold on. What are
That's
the origins of Murder Kroger?
Mortar.
Mortar. I know. That's what I know. I was talking and typing at the same time. It was not. Let's see if there's a specific story. So, where did Murder Kroger get its
Yeah,
name
you
from?
can't even say Murder Kroger.
I
You keep
can't.
saying
You say it.
Murder Kroger, Murder Kroger, Murder Kroger, Murder Kroger, Murder Kroger.
Fine. Okay.
You're You're like Martyr Kroger, Martyr
Okay.
Kroger, Martyr Krieger.
Murder. Okay. So the name originated from a series of violent incidents over several decades, but most Atlantans trace it to a 1991 parking lot murder.
Ooh.
That's scary. Yeah. There was like some sort of road rage. Oh, yeah, there's a lot of stuff that I don't really want to go into. But there also
This is turning into one of those crime podcasts.
right, but we have also there's Disco Kroger.
Oh,
We've
that's
got
fun.
yeah, that's next to the old Limelight Club.
Okay.
There's Kosher Kroger, which is in Toco Hills, and
My
it has
tribe.
a lot of kosher
Love it.
stuff. Evidently, there's a hipster Kroger, which is near our
Cool.
Target, near Little 5 Points, and then there's Crow Bar, which I don't even.
What is that?
Oh, it's on Glenwood because of
Like
its
with a
in-store
K? Like it's
bar.
really a bar?
Yeah. I guess there's a bar in there, but I don't know if that still exists. I have to say that our Kroger, they put a bar in there, and then I was so excited and they turned it into this whole thing, and then the bar went away, and now it's just a line of gambling machines are in our Kroger.
Gambling machines?
Yeah.
Like slot machines?
But there's not like you're not pulling. Yeah, I
I
guess there are
know, but
slot
like,
machines.
yeah,
But no, but sometimes it's like a card game. It's like
I
the
got
touch
you. I got
screen
you.
gambling game.
I still call them slots, even though it's
Slot.
not, you don't pull anything. Push button, like all different
Yeah.
games. Yeah.
You sure are slotty, my slotty sister.
The slotty Kroger.
Are you gambler? Are you a gambler? Have you gambled? Do you have go when you go to Vegas for shows? Do you go gamble? Do you play cards?
Well, you act like I'm
Me-
going to Vegas all the time. I haven't, I've been recently, I mean, in the past year or so, or 2 years or so. No, I don't gamble anymore. Here's what I figured out.
Anymore?
So when I went many, many years ago, Alan used to have a conference there. I would go with him. I learned to play poker, not even poker. What was it? Blackjack. I was terrible. I lost
Yeah.
money. It's fun for a little bit, but it's not fun when you lose. It's just not. I'd rather go shopping and spend the money
Lose money
and
that way.
right,
Yeah.
and lose money. Well, you don't lose it because they trade you for something really nice. So if I buy something nice in Vegas and somebody goes, "Ooh, where'd you get that?" I say, "I won it in Vegas." Because I put money
Like
on the
it's Chuck E.
table.
Cheese.
I
Yeah.
put money on the table and all of a sudden this appeared and that I walked away with it. Versus putting money on the table in the middle of a casino and walking away with nothing. So
I remember the first time I gambled, and I want you to guess how old I was.
12.
I
Well,
was
legally
9.
gambled?
I
We weren't
mean,
legal. I mean,
Dad placed the bet for me.
no.
So, no, do you remember? You probably gambled too. I don't know. I used all my $2 allowance and put my money down on a horse or a greyhound somewhere. We were in Minnesota. We went to
Oh,
go
at the
visit the
racetrack.
Chapmans. We went to the racetrack. I can't remember
Yeah.
what animal was racing.
Horses,
I u-
right?
Was it
Dogs? Horses?
I don't know.
I don't know.
All I know is I only got $2 allowance. That's because I remember losing that $2. And Daddy's like, "Are you sure?" I'm like, "Yep."
Hmm.
He's like, "All right, let's." I'm like, "I like his name."
Well, listen to this cautionary tale. Abe has a friend who he was in college with at Tulane who went to Vegas with, I don't know, friends or his dad before he turned 21, used a fake ID to gamble, got
Oh.
caught,
Ugh.
got caught, and
Yeah.
whatever hotel he got caught in banned him, wait for it, for life.
Whoa.
Okay.
Has he tried to? I would just go there and see what happens.
They have facial recognition all over these casinos. And if you walk
Okay.
in and your face is on one of these banned for life things, they will find you. Okay. So the kid, whatever he was, 17, 18, I don't even know. But he gambled, he paid the price, literally. Fast
Yeah.
forward, Abe is a senior in college and is in some real estate club, I think, and they made it to some national competition that was being held where? In Vegas.
Oh.
Where? At this same casino. There's only like 4 people on their team, and one of them is this guy, but
He's like, I
he
can't
can't go. And now they're over 21, and he can't even technically go to the casino
I would at least
because he's
call
been
them.
banned for life. Well,
Yeah.
the coach of their team had to call the hotel and say, "Look, this is the story, whatever. They lifted the ban for the 5 days that they were going to be there so he could compete. And then we're very clear to say, but after that, he's banned for life again. So
Until he goes back with the company and and his manager has to call and be like,
Right.
and they lifted the ban for another 3 days, and then
Yeah.
because all it takes is him working for some huge company and having a conference there, and then
I
you
guess.
know,
But
I know,
you
but
don't
if
want to be
he's
banned for life. That's like, let's put it in
no,
World Cup terms. He was red carded for life and
okay,
couldn't
so
play ever
I
again.
know. So I know band much better than I know red card, by the way. So that switching did not really help
Okay.
me. I think band was pretty obvious about what it is. So I had a friend, he didn't gamble, but kind of with his college tuition money, he did day traded.
Oh.
He day traded. His parents, he was from India, and him and his brother both went to BU with me. And his parents, I don't know why they did this, instead of sending tuition to BU, they sent it to my friend, and he was supposed to pay BU.
Like
But
in a cashier's check? Like, how did they send it to him?
I don't know if they put it in his bank account and then he was
Oh
supposed to
my
pay them,
goodness.
but they would give him the money. And then, I mean, they weren't sending him cashier's checks. They're probably wiring the money to his bank account. So he would day trade. He was obsessed with it, and he was so good at it that he bought himself all of this editing equipment. He had better editing equipment than BU had.
Oh, come
So
on.
we wouldn't go to the lab, the like editing lab at BU. We'd go to Anupam's room because he had and he had like digital cameras. It was only like the graduate students had access to this equipment, right? But we were undergrad, so we just used all his stuff. And then he's like, he wanted me and my friend Alexis were partnered with him one summer for like our field production class. And we had so much fun together. He's like, we should all go to Disney World. I'll pay. And I was like, you cannot pay for our trip. That makes me so uncomfortable. No, you're not paying for our trip. But
So what happened to him? What does he do now?
he moved back to India. He owns a company. He's very successful. He's married. I think he might have a kid. His wife is gorgeous. He and his
Wow.
brother were so sweet, and so just smart. They're brilliant. They're both brilliant.
That
But
could have gone the other way, though. He could have day
I
traded
know,
his tuition away and then had to explain that to his parents. That would have been bad
right?
news.
Oh my god. Yeah, he didn't even go into TV though. He like runs businesses, but
Oh,
he
wow.
was great.
All right, I'm going back to FIFA for 2 reasons.
Okay,
One is just so
yeah.
I can get in here that you may or may not know this. Spain won. I don't know if you're following it, but
I did.
Spain
I
won the
watched.
World
Okay,
Cup.
look, I watched the last game
Okay,
against
okay.
Spain
I wanted to
against
make sure.
Argentina,
So, do you know
and
where Spain stayed for a month while they were in the States?
they stayed in Chattanooga.
They stayed in Chattanooga.
I just
So,
made that up. I didn't know
oh,
that. I just guessed.
yeah, no.
Did
Spain
you see?
stayed.
Oh my God! Why are
What?
they all so handsome?
They're also
Why
handsome.
are they
They're
all so handsome?
adorable.
Every
I know.
single soccer player. What is
All
it? I
soccer
don't know.
players, they're all hot. Yeah.
Oh,
So Spain stayed in Chattanooga. They practice at the Baylor School, which is one
yeah.
of the private schools here, on their fields. They stayed downtown at the hotels. People saw them all over. I mean, and
Did
people were
you?
making fun. I never saw them, but people were making fun of teams like Spain or others that were staying in relatively small towns. Like they're coming to the United States, and where are you staying? Chattanooga,
But
Kansas, like
Chattanooga's adorable.
Chattanooga
Yeah.
is adorable, and you live in Atlanta, so you can appreciate this.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to stay in Atlanta, no offense, but the traffic alone would drive them crazy. They can get to Atlanta easily, right? In 2 hours, they can be there, play a game, and
Oh,
come
getting
back.
to the soccer field. Yeah.
Yeah, but here they're like, they can be anywhere in like 10 minutes, and there's so much
Yeah.
they can do, and it's beautiful
It's
topography.
cute.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's
So
great
we
food.
feel a very strong kinship to the Spanish team because we were their host community during this World Cup. So that's one thing.
Is that who
Second
you
of
were
all,
cheering for?
I was just cheering for anyone to score at any given
Yeah.
point in any
Oh,
game.
yeah.
I don't
Oh, that
understand.
overtime was
And I don't
crazy.
understand overtime. I don't
Oh,
understand.
wait,
Well,
30 minutes of
oh my
overtime?
God,
I'm
30 minutes
like,
of overtime.
can
But
we just do
also,
3 minutes?
how
Evidently,
did,
it's not fair for whoever gets the next
yeah,
kick to win. I don't,
yeah.
or goal, whatever.
And I played basketball, so you hear about buzzer beaters and this, right? Like everything is down to literally a split second. They're running the clock back because they ran, they looked at it and they lost 2 seconds here and there. Soccer is like willy-nilly. Like play for 90 minutes. Oh wait, plus 10 minutes, but not really 10 minutes. It might be 10 minutes and I don't know, whenever he wants to blow the whistle.
It
It
takes
is really
forever.
soccer is not my spirit animal. It is just
No,
too
we're too
loosey for me. No,
we're too impatient.
no, too
We're
impatient.
Americans are too impatient for the real
Yeah.
football.
Okay, here's my other favorite thing. I was
Yeah.
obsessed with these international soccer players going finding American fast food. And
Oh,
like,
you know what they love?
yes,
Ranch dressing.
they love ranch dressing. Yeah. And they
Hidden Valley Ranch. I mean, if they don't make some crazy commercial
I know.
based
Well,
off of
apparently Hidden
this,
Valley Ranch said, "Hey guys, you don't have to take glass bottles back to your country. We make it in little packets that you can mix yourself
yeah.
with the ingredients. So you can bring back thousands of packets." I guess ranch dressing is an anomaly, but I also saw them at like, I don't know, is it Applebee's or like, Popeyes, things like that, where they're like, "Do you know how much food you can get for
Oh
$5?"
yeah, Golden Corral. I saw them at Golden Corral. They went to Golden Corral and they thought it was like a palace. They were like, "Oh my god, look, there's steak." I'm like, "No, that you don't eat that
Don't
steak.
do it. Don't do
That's
it.
not the steak you want to eat. Spit it out. Spit it
Right,
out."
right. That
Right?
sneeze guard is not helping.
Right?
There's nothing
Red
protecting you.
Lobster. What
Oh
is this? They
gosh.
don't think they have casual dining.
Yeah.
I think they have either really excellent street food or restaurants where you stay there for 7 hours.
Yeah.
You
That's
know, like
exactly. There's nothing in the middle.
they're casual. I mean, they have dining that's casual, but it's not like our official. It's not like an Applebee's.
Agreed. Agreed. But that made me laugh so hard that it's just like the awe, right? And some of them, I mean, Messi is not. Messi's like 39, so he's on the older side. But some of these guys are like 18 and 20, so everything is new to them, which was so much fun.
Fast forward World Cup in 4 years, and everyone's gonna be overweight because they're all obsessed with ranch
Right, they're
dressing. But the halftime show,
Okay,
the
I didn't
halftime
watch it.
show.
Isn't that funny? I did not watch it, but I've seen all the
Okay,
posts about it.
I made a post about it, and it went viral because I made fun of it. I was like, Madonna, the Muppets, two retired Brazilian soccer players driving an ATV, Shakira, and the entire fourth grade class from PS 22. It sounded like something Stefan from SNL made up.
Yeah.
It's the latest nightclub rage called World Cup halftime.
It was as confusing as soccer itself, right? It was on
I
brand.
just did. It didn't. It was not. Nothing went to. It wasn't telling a story.
Hmm.
It was just like Ted Lasso. Did you hear about Ted Lasso?
No,
And
he
then
was in it too?
Yeah, Ted Lasso and his assistant coach were
Yeah.
talking,
Yeah.
and then he holds up a sign that says, I think they did it for the pun. Okay, they held up a sign that said "Believe," and then Justin Bieber
Oh, that's
then
funny.
performed, right? But he brought it down because he was like, singing
Believe.
some romantic song, and there was no energy to it. And I think someone came up with the pun, and then they're like, "Oh, we could get Ted Lasso to hold up a Believe sign, and then have Justin Bieber." Like they wanted to incorporate that. That was like
They were trying
I'm
too
just ima-
hard.
I'm just imagining like the writers' room or whatever it's called when they're coming up with things for the halftime show. Chris Martin evidently is the one who put it all together.
Well, we
But
don't have to worry about that because it's not happening again. Not here.
yeah,
I don't even know where the next World Cup is.
I don't even know. Yeah, is it every year? Do they do a World Cup, or is it every 4 years, like the
No.
Olympics?
Let's see. So, it's
do they
not
have
for a
world?
long time. It's not for, you're right, for 4 years. The next men's FIFA World Cup will be in 2030, and it's co-hosted across 6 countries on 3 continents. How is this possible? To celebrate the tournament's centenary. Centenary? The primary host nations are, you ready? Morocco, Portugal, Spain, with special opening celebration matches held in Uruguay, Argentina, and Paraguay.
Okay,
100th anniversary
all
of the
the
first
Guays.
ever All the Wise. Why? Why not? All the Wise in 2030 for the 100-year anniversary. That's significant.
Did you hear about Japan?
No.
they're such planners that they have what is it, like a 100-year plan or 400-year plan to win the World Cup? Like they literally
I believe it.
they have branding all over Japan about their 100-year goal of winning the World Cup. So they've started training. They're trying to generationally train so that they can pass it down from generation to generation and have the ultimate. Is it a 100-year plan or a
Here it
400-year?
is. No,
It'd be
it's
sad
not
if it was
even.
400.
Well, it's a 45-year plan, I guess. So this is what I've
Okay.
pulled up. It's the 2050 vision. I've never even heard of this. Oh, you're right. Originally conceived as a 100-year vision in 1992. It accelerated the goal in 2005, and now it's targeting FIFA World Cup victory before the year 2050. So Japan's long-term plan to win the World Cup is anchored by their ambitious 2050 project established in 2005 to bridge the gap to global soccer elites. The Japan Football Association, JFA, created Japan's Way, a blueprint focusing on relentless youth development, a massive grassroots player base, building a 10 million strong football family, and having their national team proactively control matches.
So if you could plan
Huh.
for your family to be really good at something in 50 years, let's say 100. If you're like the Goldsteins, here's our 100-year plan. In 100 years, we're going to, what would it be? What would we do? What would our thing be?
Does it have to be athletic? Is that what you're saying?
No, I mean,
just
it
anything.
would definitely be like someone has a television show, right? Someone, like, what could we train our children and then instill in them to do it with their children and their children's children? And maybe you have to set up like a scholarship fund, but the kid can only use it
for this
if they study something specific.
Right. I mean, it's like these political families, these dynasties that, the Bushes, the Clinton, well, sort of Clintons, the Bushes.
Back to the Bushes.
Back to them.
The Roosevelts, the Kennedys.
The Kennedys. Yeah, there they are.
Obviously, the Kennedys, the obvious one. Oh, Allison.
Sorry, missed that one. Yeah, no, not politics. I mean, I feel like it should be something like hosting SNL. Like that should be our legacy.
Yeah. Oh,
But,
I mean,
but you can't buy your way into that. You can't. You could train your way
It's
into it,
training. Yes,
right?
You can.
Training.
You can train.
Training. I don't
It's
know.
a
Japan's
training.
putting a lot of money into this too.
Training and encouragement. That's what I think. You know who's most likely? I think Levi, that something's going to happen. I think Levi should do the NBC Page program when he graduates, and then something's going to happen. That's all he has to do. NBC Page program, Levi becomes famous. He's going to be the next Conan O'Brien. I mean, he's tall like Conan. We're
going to call this, let's see, Goldstein Plan 2050. Yeah. By 2050, Levi will be the first Goldstein representative to either, is he hosting SNL or is he writing for SNL?
Oh, he's head writer.
Head writer for SNL. He'd really like to perform on SNL too, I think.
But he can do both.
Okay.
Tina Fey, but head writer and perform. So I think it'll happen before 2050. That's 25 years.
I'm just trying to give us
it's a young person's
maximum maximum runway. Yeah.
SNL is a young person's job, first of all.
Okay. So 2030. That's too soon.
Too soon.
Okay. 2035.
No, 2040. How about
fine.
2040?
We split the difference.
14 years from now. Yeah, 2040.
Okay, 2040. 2040.
Okay, 2040.
Okay, so how do we do
Levi,
this?
no pressure, Levi.
we have nothing to back this up. This is just our aspiration.
No,
yeah.
No. It's not just I do. It's all he's done it himself though. It's nothing.
Yeah. And if you'd like to subscribe to the Goldstein Way 2040, let us know. Let us know your thoughts. We'll add you to the team. Right, Venmo us so we can support our one candidate for success, Levi. Sorry, Levi. A lot of pressure. A lot of pressure.
Well, thanks for listening to the latest Sis and Tell podcast. Don't forget to share us with your friends, share us with your family, share us with your foes.
As always, this has been Amanda and Allison with a whole lot of talk about a whole lot of nothing. We'll catch you next time.